Years ago, the Conference Board of Canada, an independent, not-for-profit applied research organization, developed employability skills, which lists the critical skills that employees need to succeed in the workplace. Communication skills top the list of fundamental skills needed to succeed in the workplace and in life. And I believe in today's digital age where social media and texting have become communication more casual, the need for strong English and communication skills has never been more crucial. Even the most successful leaders possess the ability to communicate effectively, underscoring the significance of this skill. Now, this makes our topic today, the improvement of English and communication skills, all the more engaging and important for your success. So today, I want to give you 5 simple and easy ways to improve your English speaking and communication skills. Now, this list is not your usual list like listening to others, speak. Although these things are important, but not in this video. I have gone deep and selected the top 5 ways that are most important factors. So make sure to watch this video completely, as this will surely give you much easier and happier alternative to other lists on the internet. The first thing to start with is to believe that you can speak well. Let me say that again. The first step to mastering communication is believing that you can speak well. Why do I say this? Because confidence is the key, even if you're not a fluent speaker yet. Consider this like building a foundation for a house. Without it, everything else will crumble. When you believe in yourself, you create a positive mindset that helps you learn better and become better. So this is surely my first step to believe in your ability. And I know, even if you feel you are not that good, change that narrative and believe that I have the ability to speak well. This is so very important. Your mindset is so important. Think about how famous public speakers like Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey weren't always confident speakers. They worked on their self-belief and kept pushing forward. One of my idols, Steve Jobs, for instance, was known for his captivating presentations. Man, he was at another level for his presentation communication. But he wasn't born with that skill. He practiced tirelessly and believed in his vision. So every time you speak, remind yourself that you can do it. Positive affirmations can help reinforce this belief. Start your day with a simple affirmation like, I am a confident and effective communicator. It might sound cheesy, but it really works. Trust me, it does. Okay, so once you have established that mindset, next is to prepare yourself. Let me explain this a bit more. Many people hesitate to speak or participate in conversations in English because they are nervous about what to say. This is very, very common. In fact, it is the most common reason people hesitate, don't you think? They feel anxious that what they may say might not be appropriate or that they make mistakes. I'm sure you can relate to this. And here's an easy fix to this problem, and it is by preparing ahead. Let's say you're going to a restaurant with your friends. Think of situations that require you to speak English. Order food perhaps, ask for changes to the dish, ask for friends' preferences, ask for the bill. What vocabulary do you need in these situations? And here is an example on screen for you. So if you want to get a table for 2 people, you can ask for table. If you have a pre-reservation, you can ask for that. So just like this, you can create similar cheat sheets for everyday situations. Now you will find yourself becoming more confident and ready to speak in English more confidently. Now, this is probably the smartest way to feel confident and improve your English and communication skills. Make cheat sheets for all these situations that you encounter on a daily basis. By doing this, you're preparing yourself for these situations and your mind is relaxed because it knows how to speak and how to respond. Think about this as practice drills for sports persons, like net practice. This is exactly similar for you. You're programming your mind for success. Isn't it wonderful? Okay. I want to discuss one more thing about preparation. Preparation also means gaining skills and proficiency. And here are some excellent ways to do that. One of the best ways to prepare is to immerse yourself in the language. So if it's English, watch English movies and TV shows and learn from them. Pay attention to how the actors pronounce words and construct sentences. Pick up new phrases and try using them in your daily conversation. I highly recommend that you create a learning journal. Write down new words and phrases you come across. Note their meanings and practice using them in sentences. This will help you a lot with your vocabulary and reinforce your learning. You should also try to practice speaking in front of a mirror. I know this might feel totally awkward at first, but it's a great way to build confidence. I've done that and improve your pronunciation as well. You can also practice with close friends, family, or like-minded community, what I call is your success circle. They can provide valuable feedback and support to you. Think about how actors like Leonardo DiCaprio prepare for their roles. And yes, he's one of my favorite actors. Now, these top actors immerse themselves in their characters, practicing lines until they feel so natural. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio didn't become a great actor overnight. He spent countless hours preparing for each role, studying scripts and rehearsing. This dedication to preparation is what makes him so convincing on screen. Similarly, you can prepare for your English speaking moments. By dedicating time and effort to prepare, you'll find that speaking English becomes more natural and less intimidating to you. Okay, so after believing in yourself and preparing yourself, the third thing might surprise you, but it is another powerful step. The third thing is to read. Yes. Reading is yet another important skills to have when learning a language. When you prefer to read a novel, article, reading few minutes will help you with your speaking skills. I always say that reading is like giving your brain a workout. The more you read, the stronger your language skills become. And I know most people don't read. Like they really want to read, but somehow they can't. Can you relate to that? Let me tell you something interesting. The most common reason why people hesitate to read is that it takes quite a lot of time to read a book from starting to finish, isn't it? Like, who has the time to sit and read for so long when it's all about shorts and reels with just 1 minute duration or even less? However, when learning English, reading even for a few minutes is greatly beneficial. You don't have to spend a whole day or even hours. Follow this shorts reading approach that I have created from, of course, YouTube Shorts. Don't read a whole book if you have never read or you don't like reading. Pick up a short article, just 200, 300 words, which will take you about the same time to watch a YouTube short, a minute or max 2. Start with this small and start by just reading 3 such short articles or news or just fun stuff. Okay, so read 3 short articles about where you want to travel next. Read about this place, what you can do, where do you stay. And yes, I love to travel and that's why I'm giving you this idea. But you can pick up your topic, something that you like, maybe sports, fashion, makeup, anything under the sun. Read just this much in a day. This will take about 5 minutes to read in the whole day. And I'm sure you can do this much more to improve your important skills that will give you lifelong success. Reading consistently will expand your vocabulary and expose you to different writing styles and ideas. It will also help you understand how sentences are structured and how thoughts are expressed. And this will help you to speak better. So after reading, the next thing I want to talk about to improve your English language and communication skill is again a bit of a surprise, I'm sure. It is make mistakes. Yes, actually, someone is telling you to make mistakes. Where in the world mistakes are not looked upon very good. I feel this is the most important required part of learning. It's okay to make mistakes while you're learning. In fact, making mistakes is one of the most effective ways to learn. Always try to interact with people, and if they correct you, don't feel bad. Embrace the learning process. This is exactly what I did in the initial days. Think about it. When a child learns to walk, he or she falls down hundreds of times but never gives up. That's the mindset you need to build for yourself. So recently I was in Spain and I was learning some Spanish language and I mispronounced a word and the local person corrected me with the right pronunciation. I deliberately repeated it 2-3 times in front of her and asked her if I was speaking better now. Use the same technique. Let these people be your guide to help you improve. They're not judging you. You can make them your guide. Remember, you are on a learning path and it's okay to make mistakes. You will make mistakes. That is the law of learning. Think about Thomas Edison, the inventor of light bulb. He failed thousands of times, 10,000 times before succeeding. Each failure brought him closer to success. And he famously said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. This persistence and willingness to learn from mistakes is what led to his eventual success. His mindset of seeing failure as a way to not do it that way made him invent a light bulb also. So by speaking and making mistakes, you learn and grow. It's through these errors that you discover what works and what doesn't. So use this to your advantage and make mistakes. Okay, now the next one is again a bit different from all the other lists that you will find on this topic. And something that I did also, it is to reflect and analyze. Reflection is a very useful step in involving your speaking skills. Reflection is nothing but asking questions to think about what have you learned, how you have learned, what progress have you seen, what could be done differently, and how to change the way you learn to allow progress. Remember, in the prepare section, I told you to maintain a learning journal. You can use the same journal to reflect everyday learning process. I maintain my journal every time. Now, reflection is another way to provide yourself with some good feedback in the absence of a teacher. Say you had a great conversation in English. After your conversation is over, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself questions such as these. How was it? How much did you understand the other person? How confident did you feel in responding to questions asked or continuing the conversation? Were you hesitant? How comfortable did you feel about the topic of discussion? How quickly were you able to think on the right thing to say or the right word to say? Did you come across any unfamiliar words? What did the other person do when they couldn't think of the right word? When I learned any language, I do this analysis every single time. Thinking about these questions will help you see your strengths more clearly and gain confidence. You will also find opportunities for improvement and specific areas to work on. Now, this daily or weekly analysis is so important, and most people don't do it. But be better at something, you must track your progress. And doing this one thing can provide you massive pace in learning to speak better English. So these are my absolute top 5 ways to improve your English speaking skills and communication skills. These are the 5 things that I have worked on myself to develop my communication and speaking skills. It's self-belief as number 1, preparation as number 2, reading is number 3, speaking and making mistake as number 4, and reflection and analysis as number 5. Remember to also make a learning journal, and within a few weeks you will experience magic with your speaking fluent English. Now, I made this video because I feel I have worked a lot on my speaking skills in the past decade and a half, and I believe this is a really important skill to master in modern world. So I hope you got valuable insight from this video. Make sure to like this video and share this with someone who needs to know these things to improve English speaking skills. Let me know how you like this video, and if you want me to make more such videos on skill development and building. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.